Hi, Happy New Year. It's just B. Okay, so today I'm here to talk to you about natural hair resolutions for 2011. I got a message from Concede Nothing asking me what my natural hair resolutions were, and I said that I didn't think that I had any more because I was still working on the ones I had from 2010. So the 4 that I had in 2010 were to pre-poo before each shampoo, to deep condition more, to use up all my products, and to experiment with different styles. So I'm still working on those. So basically what I'll do is I'll list those all below, and then I'll add the 2 that I came up with to that list. When I was thinking that I didn't have any more, I ran across a feature on Cocoa and Cream with Andrea from Fly Girl blog, and her list kind of inspired me and reminded me that maybe I did have a couple more. So the one that I stole from her list, or the one that inspired me from her list, and I will link her list below so you can check it out. It's a really good list. The one that inspired me from her list was stay away from the scissors. So for me, I've talked about how often I like to go and get my hair trimmed, but what I'm doing now is, because I'm trying to retain more length, is I started going less often. So the schedule that I'm on now is like twice a year, so every 6 months to go in and get a trim. And basically right now I don't feel like it's working for me, because I would trim so often that my ends seem like they need to be trimmed to me way before it's time for me to go in, because I'm just used to going in. So I think I can combat that through taking better care of my ends and my hair as a whole, and then maybe I wouldn't feel the need to go and clip as often. But so basically number 5 is to continue to trim on a regular basis but less often. And another thing that kind of drove home this decision for me was that Lexi with the curls posted a video from Anthony Dickey, and he was saying that if you go in and you get your hair trimmed like every 8 weeks or so, you're not really giving your hair time to grow, so you're not retaining the length that you want to retain, because you're kind of chopping off your progress. So that kind of drove it home for me. So number 5, continue to trim on a regular basis but less often. So I haven't gotten my trim yet for December because I couldn't get an appointment, but I'll go in January. So then my next appointment would be in July, and then if I feel like I need to increase it or decrease it, like let's say I need to go every 4 months instead, then I can still go in November. So there's still some year left for me to work with. So another epiphany that I had was, and this kind of led me to number 6, I was trying to think of what I did different than my mom did when I was natural. And the only thing that I could come up with is that she greased my scalp every week. So when she was taking care of my hair, she, you know, I was young, I was a child, but, and you know, I think that children's hair grows more than adult hair sometimes. But I'm not going to get into that. But I don't want to start like a big discussion about it. That's just what I think. If it's wrong, then okay. But I think she was able to retain more length because my scalp was healthy. Now also we'll take into consideration that this was before I had any chemical burn damage on my scalp from relaxing. And I'm not going to go on a tangent about relaxing. Don't do it. I'm not. It's your head. If you want to relax, relax. Go ahead. But for me, relaxing really did damage my scalp. The chemical burns really did damage my scalp, and now my scalp it's really dry in some areas, not as dry in other areas. It'll have like freakouts to the point where I'll have scabs and I don't even know why I have scabs. But it's always in a location where I had a lot of chemical burns. So I think what I'm going to do is, you know, number 6 will be oil your scalp, oil my scalp every week. But I'm just going to go on a full scale make my scalp healthy mission to see if I can repair some of the damage that was caused from the chemical burns of relaxing. I hope that it is not damage that I can't repair, but you know, I'm going to work through 2011 to see if I can repair some of it. And you know, I feel like hair will grow in a healthy scalp, so that's what I'm gonna work toward. So those are my 2 additions. So I have a total of 6 natural hair resolutions for 2011, but that's it. If I think of something else, maybe I'll pipe in about that, but I'm trying to be more low maintenance. I am not low maintenance, but I'm trying to be more low maintenance when it comes to my hair. I know what my hair likes, what it doesn't like, so anything extra that I do is just because I want to do it, not because my hair needs it. But I also don't want to give anybody the impression that I'm not happy with my hair. I am happy with it. So, you know, if you struggle trying to get your hair to grow, I'm not by any means saying that I'm scoffing at the progress that I've made. I'm not. I'm very appreciative, very, very grateful for my hair. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm mocking the progress that I've made. It's just something that I want to experiment with and see how far I can go with it. So that's it. Today, this is a Bantu knot out, and it's, you know, it's big and fluffy like all my styles are. It was my first time doing Bantu knots, and I don't really like it or dislike it. I think I got some frizz because I manipulated it a lot and because it still might have had some dampness. But I think next time I will do more knots. I had a knot here, and then knots here. So I have 5 total all over my head. And I think if I do it again, I need to compensate for the different lengths at the top of my head because I have bangs, and do more knots up here and maybe more in the back. I'm not sure if I need it more in the back or not. Maybe 1 more. But, you know, it was my first try. I like it for my first try. So, you know, it only gets better from here. Practice makes perfect. So I wouldn't say it was a total fail. It's just, you know, it is what it is. So thank you so much for watching and commenting and subscribing. I really do appreciate all of you hanging in here with me. I hope you had a happy holiday season, and I hope you have a happy 2011, and I will see you next time.